Okay, my name is Brian Cook. I'm here representing the Los Angeles Lakers, and here at the Carousel of Hope event, representing pediatric diabetes. It touches my heart because my father passed away from a diabetic stroke. It's really relevant in my family, and I got young boys, so I always got to watch out for it, and just here to keep people aware and help raise for the cause.
So they do pretty good work with kids. Diabetes treatment is much better than it used to be.
Yeah, I think the level of treatment that they're able to provide here through the Carousel of Hope is always good. I mean, they've raised millions of dollars for the cause, and that's why we're here at the event. My family especially, because it's touched that part of our lives.
I have to say, The Blind Side is one of my favorite movies.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So, did that change your life to do that film?
It did. More ways than one. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. You want to tell me about that, or does it just change the direction you wanted to go?
The direction, 180 degrees, a complete turnaround. So yeah.
I know there's just something about her taking the story of Leanne taking somebody in. I don't know. It's a very beautiful. That love is so universal. It's very beautiful.
Thank you.
And tell me about why you're here tonight.
I like to consider myself a philanthropist. I definitely support great causes, and this is one of the events that I've heard about for years, but haven't been able to attend. So tonight's my first time, and looking forward to, seeing the great work that they do. So.
Can we say hi to you for a second?
Oh, hi.
Can we say hi to you for a second?
Oh, hi.
Great.
So tell me about your relationship with the Carousel of Hope.
Well, I'm a friend of the Davises. Marvin Davis was a dear friend of mine, and Barbara and Nancy. I love the whole Davis family, and it's important we do something about diabetes, and this is a great way to come together, honor some wonderful people. Wonderful friends are here. Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, I did St. Elsewhere with. Incredible people. David Foster, who I love. Jane Fonda, my dear friend Jane. It's going to be a great night.
Remember you guys? Yeah, yes.
I remember you from a long time ago.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to say that.
That's all right.
I said that
We're
once.
thankful to be in the business that long.
That's all
No,
right. When
thank
you become old timers, you're good. Some of us don't make it.
Oldies but goodies. Yeah.
Yeah, some of us don't make it. Yeah, right.
So have you come to the Carousel of Hope a lot? Is this your...
Yes.
Yeah, no, we
come every time.
Every
Yeah.
year, every other
Well, not
year.
every year, but every other year. Yes.
Right.
And we're always here to
Right.
support the wonderful work that they are doing. And Barbara Davis, I mean, she has
Yes.
committed her life to finding a cure for type 1 diabetes, and we like to make contributions toward the effort.
Yes, right.
Yes.
Well, we've been coming since even when
Well,
Marvin was still alive,
yes,
right?
absolutely.
We've been coming a long time.
Yeah.
And it's...
Thank you so much. Just something quick about Sidney Poitier, real quick.
Sidney Poitier, what can you say but Sidney Poitier?
Is this your first time at the Carousel of Hope?
I have been here before, but she's a virgin. I'm actually Leah Thompson's date tonight. Yes, I'm very proud to be here to represent her friendship, and I was super proud. I've never been to the Carousel of Hope Ball before, and when I did all my research and I found out what they do and what Barbara Davis has done, and for her, not only for her child, but for everybody else, and I personally grew up with a child who was diabetic, not my child, but like a friend in my neighborhood, and it was so amazing that all the little friends in the neighborhood had to actually help take care of him. Like if he was having insulin shock, or if he needed a shot, or if he needed some food, or if he needed to keep his blood sugar regulated, we would all help. And I just love that she's helping, by helping her own daughter and furthering this whole cause, she's helping everybody with diabetes.
I mean, I think it's changed a lot. I know since I was a kid, it seemed like diabetes was now it seems like it's kind of more manageable than it used to be.
Yes. Yeah, but I have a friend that's got type 1 late onset, adult onset.
Oh, really?
And it's really terrible. Yeah, she got it at like 40, which is really unusual. But yeah, and they have all kinds of things that she has a machine that if probably they helped develop, that if she didn't have it, she would die. Just die. She would just fall asleep and die.
And I remember with my friend Dane, who is a diabetic, like one of the things that we grew up thinking, especially, I mean, I'm 51 years old, so back then he was, it was like, how long will Dane live? And now that's not the case. And we have Barbara Davis, and we have everybody who's done research and funding and fundraising to help make diabetes more manageable. And it is now. So she's doing a good job.
Shifting gears just a little bit, a topical question we're asking everybody tonight, your reaction on Donald Trump's recent comments.
Which recent comments of Donald Trump's are we speaking on? He has such a long list of offending many fellow Americans, ethnicities, religion, males, females. I personally, as a third-generation American, am so offended by, as a woman, as a Latin woman, as a Mexican American, I just don't think that he's fit to respect Americans, so he's not fit to be our president.
This was for me. I mean, I've been just so amazed at all the incredibly horrible things that he said, and I'm just really happy that something's sticking, that he's actually not lying and saying, I didn't say that. You know, he said it. His wife said it was horrible. Everyone says it's horrible, and I think it's a very, very deep, it hits a deep chord in all women, because every single woman in this place has been assaulted in some way, has been insulted, has been preyed upon by powerful men, and it strikes a chord that's very powerful to me, and it's got to stop. And I like that the conversation's being brought up. I hate that I live in a world where people say that doesn't exist, that sexism doesn't exist, that we're equal and we're not equal.
He's the poster child for sexism at this point.
Yeah.
And he's running against the first woman who's running for president. Isn't that interesting, that energetically?
Because it brings up more sexism.
Right. I think it's so appropriate that he is running against a woman, because he is not allowed to be Donald and be the reality star. He should go back to reality TV. He was wonderful there. He got great ratings.
Doing interviews? Are you talking?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm Therese, the Real Gay TV.
Hi, how are you?
It's nice to see you. Tell me about, you've been here many times before, haven't you?
I have, yes. I'm a huge Barbara Davis fan, and I love the work that she does for childhood diabetes. I think it's extremely important. We love her.
And I think, I just was thinking, with what's going on in the world today and all the dark stuff that's happening, it's pretty nice to have this beautiful event tonight, don't you think?
Well, she's our fairy godmother. She's our bright and shining star, so we love to show up for Barbara, and it's always a beautiful evening. Yeah.
Have fun.
You could just get a picture or wave.
It's the first time we have been to the Carousel of Hope, and we're here to, of course, raise awareness and give back, which is amazing.
And how did you learn, or how did you know to come here? Or are you?
I was recently on the season of Dancing with the Stars, and my partner was Babyface, and he comes here every year, and he really wanted us to get involved with this, this whole act, and coming together for this ball to really bring awareness to diabetes. And so he really wanted to get us involved with this, and so we of course wanted to come here and see what it was all about.
So you work on The Biggest Loser, right?
Yeah, I've worked on The Biggest Loser and about 10 other fitness shows, and we see a huge number of our contestants with diabetes and pre-diabetes, and it's really amazing that within 8 weeks of being on the show, every marker of diabetes disappears.
And then we have to wrap around this way to the reception. Okay.
Should I move? Or?
You guys passing through?
Yeah.
All right, sorry. This is your phone.
You got your train caught? Don't tell me your train's caught too.
No, it's not a train, it's mine. My shoes on the carpet.
Thank you for that. Appreciate that.
All right. And if you guys want to step down to shut up for a crowd at the end right here, you can come back in. Are you guys going back in there?
So where are you going?
Well, we're going down this
Am I
way.
on for a
Should we
while?
wait? It's only going to take a minute. We'll wait for you here.
All right, wait a second.
You're on my train.
The agency said I'd only have to do this for about an hour.
It's a Hollywood tradition. Barbara Davis, Carousel Ball biannually, and everybody comes, and all the people that you love and that you know, that you'd like to know are here. And pediatric diabetes is, of course, a fantastic cause because it's a horrible disease, and it's even worse for children. It's such a sad thing to see when they
Hi, Teresa, Real Gay TV. So tell me, how many years have you been Real Gay TV?
Oh.
So tell me about how many years you've been coming to Carousel of Hope.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. I missed last year, but I've come for many, many years. I don't know. It's got to be, I want to say around 20, but I missed a few in the middle.
Well,
Lately, I've been coming more regularly every other year.
It's an important cause for you.
Well, yes, and Barbara's a good friend, and she's a Hollywood mascot, so we love to be here for her.
Well, you look gorgeous.
Thank you. Oh, yes, I did know him. I was thinking about him the other day. What's happening?
I was thinking with your hair.
I know, it's terrible. All right. I think I got to say bye.